And today on Bennett's Reviews and How-Tos, we have the Goodjob Sharpening Stone setup. This is a 4-piece set. It uses technology from Japan. And if you use a knife for a living, say if you're a chef, a sushi chef, hibachi chef, you work in a restaurant, or if you just like to have good sharp knives at home, if you like to keep your hunting knives sharp, this is an excellent sharpening stone system for you. We're going to open it up, take a look at it, and see what all you get. Now when we open it up, the first thing you're going to see, let me move my bowl of water, that'll make sense here in a minute, is you have this nice rubber pad. This is for holding your stone. You have this smaller all white stone, and this is what you call a flattening stone. This is to keep your main sharpening stone nice and flat after use, because over time, if you sharpen in the same area on a stone, it'll start to develop a dip or just, become uneven, and you use this stone to basically sand your sharpening stone back to flat. Now you have an edge guide right here, and what this does, let me get it open, but you have this edge guide, and what the edge guide does is it goes onto your knife blade like so, and that helps you hold the proper angle on your knife as you're sharpening it. So that's very convenient and very nice to have, because then you're not relying on muscle memory to get that perfect edge, because it's almost impossible to do by hand unless you're a highly trained professional. And then you also of course have the actual sharpening stone itself. You have a 400 grit stone, that's for getting your edge into shape, and then you have 1000 grit on the opposite side, and that's for your fine tuning to get that nice razor edge. So we're going to go ahead and take the plastic off of this. And before you use this, and this is the reason why I have the bowl of water here, what you do, you get all this out of the way, but you take your water and you actually place your stone inside the water and you let it sit there for 5 minutes until all the bubbles start coming up, because the stone actually uses the water as lubrication while you're sanding or while you're sharpening your knife. And you can see it right there. Sounds like a soda after you open it. Listen. So what we're going to do is we're going to give that 5 minutes to fully soak up the water, and then I'm going to show you how to use it. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes and the stone has stopped bubbling. Therefore we know it's nice and hydrated. And we're just going to pull it out, just dab some of the water off of it. And you always start with the lower grit. You want to do the 400 first. And then what you do is I put it back in the rubber holder. That helps it stick to the table, keeps it from sliding all over the place. And I like to, you lay the knife nice and flat across the stone, and you just start sliding it. Do you a couple strokes on one side, and you can bring it back towards you. And I'm actually letting this white rubber guard right here ride on the stone, and that's keeping that perfect edge. And after you do that and you get done with the rough edge, you would flip it over, put it on the 1000 grit side, and then you carry on. Make sure you alternate it. You don't want to sit there and just grind one side for a long time and then do the other, because you'll end up rolling your edge and not getting a very sharp edge. The way I do it is, the longer I'm sharpening for, I'll alternate it every single stroke. Because it's all about folding the metal on the edge of the blade on a microscopic level. And just like that, it's that easy to use, it's very effective, it's compact, you can store it anywhere, and it gets the job done. So, and of course, as I said before, after you've sharpened and you start to feel some imperfections in your stone, you could take this stone, you hold it on there nice and flat, and you just rub it back and forth. And it will bring your sharpening stone back to true. I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching.